But let's begin with our stock of the day. It is Bapcor. And in fact, I think it's pulled its presence from under the tree today, downgrading its FY26 profit guidance following what it describes as a disappointing October and November in the first half of FY26 revenue, declining in the tools and equipment segment, also pointing to one-off restructuring costs. Angus Mackay, the Chief Executive, declaring that the turnaround of its business is more challenging and taking longer than expected. The car parts supplier reaffirming its second half guidance, now expecting FY26 statutory net profit after tax to be between $31 and $36 million, excluding a potential New Zealand impairment. Henry, what do you think?
It's a mess, isn't it? Let's face it. It is a mess, and it deserves to be down. And what is quite, I guess what's quite interesting is that it wasn't long ago we had the AGM, and everything was hunky-dory at the AGM. We even had directors buying after the AGM, and then today, beginning of December, we've had yet another profit downgrade. This is an absolute schmozzle to be where it is at the moment, and this promise of better times ahead, well, unfortunately we've heard that before with Bapcor, and we haven't seen any results. They're now looking at a net loss, which is never exactly good news, and I would be very surprised if we saw any analysts trying to upgrade this. I would be very surprised if we saw anybody bargain hunting around for this. I guess one of the hopes is that maybe somebody can come along and fix it, but at the moment that doesn't seem to be the way of things. They've had, directors resign, they've had all sorts of problems. You just really don't really want to go there, to be honest. It is an avoid. If you're looking for bombed out stocks that have potential, there are plenty out there, and you don't have to look at Bapcor, I have to say. So for me, this is just an avoid. Sorry, it's not a good start, I guess, and not a good number that came out from them this morning. So yeah, no reason to be there at all. If you're a holder, you have my sympathies, but I think the writing's been on the wall for a while.
From bad to worse, Jonathan. What do you think?
So as Henry says, commiserations to anyone holding this. So just to rub a bit of salt in the wounds, 18 months ago, a $5.40 bid from Bain Capital, and here we are at $1.88. That was at a $1.9 billion valuation, and now it's trading at about $1.88 at about a $790 million market cap and losing money. So in sports, generally, if your opponent's making a lot of mistakes, you kind of just let them do it. So yeah, if you're looking for cheap and maybe, because there's still a lot of people hanging on to hopes for a takeover at these levels. But yeah, if I was sniffing out a bargain, I'd be like, okay, just let them see if they can fix up the mess. While they keep making these mistakes, you just leave them be. So yes, unfortunately, that's a sell for me as well. Not a great start either.
No, goodness. For our stock of the day, it's very negative, isn't it, Bapcor? But that's reflected on what we saw on the market today too, falling precipitously. It is an avoid and a sell for Bapcor.